Well, the bell rang, and guess what? It's Monday. We are here live on the Women's Leadership Forum. I can't wait to get started because we're started off this week with food. Okay. But food that is good for us nutrition is the nutritional value, which I really, really need. That and the whole exercise. I need all of my Mondays because if I followed Mondays, I probably will get rid of some of this COVID weight that I gained. But I gotta work at it. I gotta work at it like everybody else or some of the people out there. But welcome to the Women's Leadership Forum Live. It's Monday, and I am happy to be here. We're coming upon a holiday, a major holiday, and we are going to come to you today with something that you that's simple to cook, okay? And you'll be able to try this out this weekend because you got plenty of time. You have a holiday. So I welcome you here to this format. My name is Colette Coakley. I'm the founder of the Women's Leadership Forum, and I'm also the Vice President of Human Resources for Maryland Public Television. I'm happy to be here on this platform with all the women, and we're here to share, not a secret. It's not a secret if you're a part of us, and that doesn't take a whole lot. All you have to do is go on to our website here, forwardwlf.org, or follow our hashtag and just subscribe. You'll be privy to a newsletter that we disseminate once a month, and you'll get additional information. That's what we are here for, to inform you so that you can make great choices in your life, in your community, on your work that help you move ahead. Help you move ahead. Now, today, I've got a special guest once again who comes to us every fourth Monday in the month, and that is Chef Burns. And Chef Burns, oh my gosh, talk about, as they say, a cool chef, is bringing us some foods that have great nutritional value in our lives. And so, believe it or not, we didn't start out cooking exactly, but now I've graduated to where we get to see this live. We get to see her make these things live. And before we get started, I wanted to ask Chef Burns, how did you actually become such a guru chef? How did you gain all this knowledge to get to where you are today?
You're giving me way too much credit. But thank you.
It's due.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I get that asked a lot of me. Coming from the pharmaceutical industry and being in sales most of my life, for 10 years post-graduation from college and from FAMU. And bathrooms were everywhere. And I've always had a passion for cooking. I love to entertain. I love to cook. So I'm doing something that I really love to do. And so someone asked me, you're telling us all this stuff, all this nutritional information about foods. Well, how do you know it? You didn't go to culinary school. Well, do you really need to go to culinary school to be, cooking with love? I could probably benefit, of course. But, that's why you surround yourself with, people that know more about food industry. I've hired people that are better than me, that have been better than me, and then I do my own individual research. You have to be able to do that in order to master your craft. Just, learn and keep learning. You have to keep that residual type of learning in the forefront, so you stay abreast of all the information out there.
So I have another question, because I've always been fascinated by this. It's like, how do people know how to blend things together that makes it taste good? Like, I marvel at person who knew to put an apple with some spinach in a blender, and it might make you okay. It might make it taste better.
It does make it taste better. You know those green smoothies, you know that we couldn't typically drink before. You put kale, mango, apples, like you said, all the stuff that ginger, you probably wouldn't have by themselves. But it's a matter of trial and error a lot of times, and doing research and then trying and tasting different things. You talk about the COVID weight over there. There are a lot of us that still have that COVID weight. So
right.
For the past couple sessions, I've been trying to show you things that are healthy. And I know we want to eat all the good stuff, but this is good stuff too. And overall, it's going to help maintain our life,
Okay. So we talked about, we're getting ready to get into that cooking portion, because I try to promise the viewers that we can get off in a half an hour. Now, one of the things when we first started out, I asked you a question about 5 main spices or the best spices that you liked, and you gave us a clue as to what they were. But here you're going to use, I think it's 2 out of the 5 that you have named.
Yes. I said in the beginning, I love to cook with garlic. So actually we're using fresh garlic cloves today. And then I like cumin. And that's one of the seasonings we're going to use today in our falafel.
So is cumin like is it a hot spice?
No, it's more flavorful. I use it in chili. I use it in fajitas. Sometimes you can use it in some seafood dishes, a lot of shrimp I like to use it in. And so it's more flavorful. Now, the falafel we're making today, we're adding a little bit of cayenne pepper. So it's going to have a little kick, not too spicy, but more flavorful.
Okay, wait. Now, you went a little fast on that. What are we making today?
Oh, man, I skated right over that. Okay, so I selected today we're going to make homemade falafel. Ooh. So for those of you who don't know, falafel is essentially chickpeas. A lot of Mediterranean dishes are actually, restaurants. Cava, for example. Whenever I go there, I always get falafel as my protein option. And we actually cater to a school every day. And there are some vegetarians and gluten-free, egg-free children there that we have to have some different options. We can't keep sending them, those, and nothing wrong with them, but we can't keep sending them the chicken-free or chicken-less nuggets that are made out of soy, because that's a lot of soy in our system is not always the best. So this is another option, and kids love them, especially when you can dip it in other sauces like tzatziki sauce or maybe like teriyaki sauce.
Okay. So the kids think they're doing something, and the adults need to know. So we're going to get started on making this falafel.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, of course, I have pre-prepped everything. And that's all what we talked about last month, preparation, dicing, getting everything together. But we're going to make this very easy. For those of you who have a food processor at home, this is our version here in a commercial kitchen. It's a big Robocoupe. So you can use a bullet. If you don't have a huge, food processor, you can use a Vitamixer. Or for falafel, because we want some texture in our falafel, you could use a hand mixer if you don't have anything other. So you don't have to make it really smooth. So I like Goya chickpeas, no particular reason. I just, that's what I've used in the past. So this recipe actually calls for this size. I'm gonna cut this in half just for this demonstration, just because you guys, I always prepare ahead of time, and then I have double food, and no one's here to eat. So I have to make it ahead of time, and then I have to make it here. So I put in a can of chickpeas, and then we're going to add in, I have fresh parsley right here. It's about a bunch, like a hand bunch. So it's just right like this. We're going to put this all in our food processor. And then I have fresh cilantro. I love cilantro. I love the
I like
flavor.
cilantro.
And so we're gonna put
I
that
like
in.
cilantro better than parsley.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. And then I have already, now you don't have to do this ahead of time, but I've already minced my red onions. It just makes it better when it's blending, but you could put in just like chunks if you needed to. We're gonna put that in here, and this is about, this is like a quarter of a cup of red onions. And then we have garlic cloves. You all know I'm a huge fan of garlic. So I'm putting in a little bit extra, and I've actually taken the cloves. It calls for, I think, 4 cloves is a recipe that I put together. And we've halved this. So I'm putting in 3 because I like garlic.
Because you like garlic.
So just to make it mix better in our food processor, I've cut my cloves in half. So it's gonna look like we have more, but it's really just 3 cloves right here. Put that in. And then we're gonna put in our cumin. And this is the half recipe, I think is a half a cup or half a teaspoon. We have cayenne pepper, put that in, quarter of a teaspoon, and then salt. Regular, just white salt. I use kosher salt here sometimes, so.
Let me ask you a question about salt. Is there really a difference between the salts?
With the kosher salt, actually, if you're using it for fish and, you know, like a marinade, it actually penetrates your piece of meat a lot better. So.
Wait, so I'm talking about, like, is there a difference between the Himalayan?
The Himalayan salt. Actually, there is a little bit. I mean, the flavor-wise, but as far as overall saltiness, no.
Okay.
And so here is our Vitamixer. I'm going to get it started. Not Vitamixer, but food processor. And you may have to scrape the sides a little, but it's going to mix all together. And then this is something. Oh, go ahead.
Please note she is using a commercial. What is it?
A food processor.
Food processor, and she did 1 round and then started scraping. That does not happen in the for a regular processor.
No, that's probably not going to be the case, but it's all good because you have more time at home. And this part of the falafel is actually, we're going to make it, and then you're going to put it in your refrigerator for about an hour. An hour just to get in all the flavors mixed in. So I'm actually going to start this oil, but we have a couple more steps with this. So you can see this is kind of chunky, but it's still smooth. And we're going to put it in a bowl. It's all mixed in, and we're going to take our baking powder and flour. You can use regular white flour if you don't have chickpea flour. The chickpea flour just makes it a little bit more flavorful, and but all-purpose white flour will work as well. So we have it in our bowl right here, and we're just going to add in the baking powder. Just a little, I mean, all of this, which is, I think, like a quarter of a teaspoon. And then we are going to mix in this flour, just gradually, and as we're stirring. And we want it to be like a consistency so we can roll it or make it into like a ball or a patty. We're gonna make little patties here today. So we have our mixture, and we're going to, this is going to be the flash version of putting it in the refrigerator. But as you can see, it's kind of like clumpy, but you can form it into a ball, just like that. Okay, so we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, and voila, we have our
instant.
Instant.
That was instant. Wow.
So just look, it's been sitting for over an hour. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a scooper. It's easier for me here. I'm just going to make this so you can use this for appetizers. You can put this on top of salads. So look, it's just a little ball. And I'm just gonna make just a little patty. You can make them big, like for the school. Remember I told you, this is the little patty. For the school, we make them 2 ounces because that's, but right now, this is how we're gonna make them.
Okay.
Or if you all eat at Kava, they have falafel balls. And you can buy falafel balls in the store. So we'll make a couple falafel balls. But you see, it's just a simple process, just like this. And then we're just going to put them, you can use a skillet. I put in olive oil here because I like it better flavorful wise. But you can use any type of oil to deep fry, or you can just put it in a skillet.
What kind of oil are you using?
I have olive oil here, and it's just an extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, and are you putting how much oil did you say? Is it covering?
It's going to cover because I'm going to deep fry ours here.
Okay.
But if you had a skillet, you could just poke the bottom of the skillet just a little, and you could pan sear / fry in a skillet, so you're not using a whole lot of oil. But as you see here, we have our little patties, our little balls, and I turned on our oil you saw when we were finishing, so I'm just going to drop them in. And it's not as hot as I need it to, so I'm going to keep making. But it's getting there. I'm going to make these, and then I started to say earlier that with falafel, I didn't give the nutritional benefit. So chickpeas, if you don't know, they are very high in protein and fiber. So why is that important? That's important because for us to feel full, have better weight management, because it's going to make you feel full. It also it improves our digestion. So that's going to be very helpful for that shedding of the weight during our COVID time, you know.
Now you said at the top that you substitute this for protein.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enjoy this on top of a salad, a Greek salad. And you could also put this in a pita roll, and then put like a little bit of tzatziki.
Right. Okay, so I'm trying to like envision this.
Okay. I'll show you.
Because it's okay. Because it seems as though once you fry it, it looks like a lot. What do you call it? Latke? A latke? Like bread, almost bread-like, right? Is it?
It's not. It's gonna be just like a regular, like kind of like a pancake, a little mini pancake.
But then you put that inside of a pita.
Yes. If you're gonna use put this inside of a pita, you could use like the balls and then put it in. This right here, I'm going to. Well, I kind of like just break it up on my salad. You'll see in a minute.
Okay.
But this also is good for your diabetic people because it's going to help manage your blood sugar levels because of the nutritional values that it has. And then chickpeas also help with certain types of cancer in regard to reducing the risk. Now, we're not saying it's going to get rid of it, obviously, but, you know, if you eat and feed your body with good stuff, then you will have good results. So,
you know, I also want to point out how fast you are actually making this full meal here. You have a salad, and most of us, well, not you, but most of us go out and get that little tub of salad already together.
Yes.
And then you put this on top of it, right?
Correct. You can do that. And today, the salad in the tub is a great cheat. And there's nothing wrong with that. but just adding in some other nutritional things. So I prepared my salad ahead of time, my Greek salad. So this is a Greek salad.
Wait. Let's go. Wait. No, I went the wrong way. Okay. You olives and
we have olives, red onions, red and green peppers, feta cheese. Oh, and you know what? I forgot one. Oh, and cucumbers. I love cucumbers.
Okay.
So our falafel is cooking quite nicely, and it's almost done. And you can tell that it's done because it will have a brownness to it. You know, it's like golden brown. So this is very simple. So I get. Oh, and you know what? The best thing about this. Oh my gosh, I forgot. This is almost the best thing. Is that we're trying to eat well. We're trying to manage our weight, but we are also trying to save money. And chickpeas. I'm not going to say cheap. They're inexpensive.
Okay.
So you can get.
Where do you get this little chickpea flour from?
Oh, easy. It's Safeway, Giant. It's in the same aisle as your cooking flours.
Okay.
And it may be in the area too if it's not in that section. And like they have a healthy section, gluten-free. And I mentioned before, this flour is gluten-free. So that's another benefit. We have people that are gluten-free. They need to make sure that there's no wheat products. So this is one way to actually do that. So this is almost done. I'm excited. I can't wait to eat it. I really wish you guys were here. One of these days, I'm going to have to do this with a couple people here.
You know what? People, audience members, she said she wished we were here, but she never said where here was. What's that mean? She never said where is here. Now, tell.
I'm in Alexandria.
Okay, and the name of the company is.
And I'm with RX Catering, owner.
You're the owner.
I'm sorry?
You're the owner.
Yes. I am the owner of RX Catering, and I have been doing this I'm in my 14th year of doing this. Some days I think, what in the world was I thinking? Coming from the pharmaceutical industry and now doing this. But it has been a ride, and it's all good. So I'm going to pull out one of them.
Woo!
So as you see, this is our falafel.
Okay.
And it's so simple. And so then I'm going to put these in once we get done, the rest of these. But as you see, we're just going to put it off to the side. And again, this is our salad. And then we would put it just right on top.
Wow.
Yes. And look, we have, and then you know what? I didn't bring out my dressing because I have tzatziki. You can use tzatziki. You could use, I'm going to probably go get some Greek dressing in a second. And that's it. That's a meal. This is going to make me feel full. I'm going to have my greens. I'm going to have my protein. We're done.
Wow. Gosh, that was, wait. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, less than 10 ingredients, and that may sound intimidating, but you had it all chopped up ahead of time, pre-prep, and then all you did in the last 10 minutes was put it all in basically I keep wanting to say blender, then the food processor, and then made either a ball or a patty.
That's it.
With some oil, olive oil, and then basically fried it, or you can sear it.
Yeah.
Is that right? Sear it.
Pan sear.
Pan sear it until it is golden.
Yes, and then if you make all these off, like I said, I have this recipe. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. I think these may be like 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces. If you don't eat all of them at once, you can actually take these and you can freeze them.
Ah.
Cook them, and then you can actually put them in a pan or in a container, freeze them, and then when you're ready to eat, pull them out, defrost, bam, they're ready. So I just gave you
bam, they're ready.
Another recipe for prepping,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can put it on a salad. You could put it in a pita. You can eat them separately. They look like chips in a way. If you're gonna dip them, you said the kids dip them in different sauces.
Yes, and then you could have look, this is one of the ones I made into a ball. So if you wanted to be fancy, you could, once the world really opens up and we start having home parties and all this good stuff, this could be a good vegan appetizer option. You could actually put it on a bed of lettuce if you're displaying or passing, and then put little toothpicks with a little bit of you could do let's see what kind of sauce. I would do probably like a red aioli sauce, or you can do tzatziki, or there are different options, and then people are going to be happy because it's going to be good.
All right now. Okay, so for the people who are just joining, say again what somebody asked, what the heck are we making here?
We made homemade falafel.
Falafel. I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna pretend. I thought the falafels were the things that you got at the fair.
Oh, those are funnel cakes.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. This is a falafel.
Yeah, I don't know how you can mix it up.
And they both start with F, right?
Yes.
But these are our falafels, and they look they are, I would call them savory. And so those who are just joining us, there's onions in there, cumin, garlic, cilantro,
parsley. Good.
Parsley. Oh my. Okay. And the only thing about doing these little interviews is that you're there and I'm here.
I know, that's what I said. I'm making I made some ahead, and I have some that I'm gonna put in the refrigerator to chill for an hour. I need someone to come eat this.
Look, I'm not alone. There's audience members who say this is the first time that they're experiencing these falafels.
Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna have to work this out. We're gonna have to
have somebody's gonna have to meet me somewhere, and we're gonna have to have a falafel party or something.
But I'm telling you, Colin, I know you said when you saw the recipe come through, you were like, where is all the butter and all the savory food that you're gonna show us how to make, Sean? Look. We got to get this COVID weight off of us so we can be summer ready, and then we can eat all the bad stuff.
No, but this, it actually. Now I don't know how many of you all just eat chickpeas straight, right? Now I discovered chickpeas. I would not, because you see chickpeas on that on the salad bar when there used to be salad bars. There's not salad bars right now.
Right.
But you used to see the chickpeas. That would be something I passed up. I would not get a chickpea to put on my salad. Right. Now, there was a recipe. I subscribed to one of those, meal prep companies, and it had a recipe for chickpeas that you put the chickpeas in the oven until they were crisp, and then you would put that on top of your salad.
Right.
Didn't know chickpeas tasted so good. It was like a snack.
Yes, I'm telling you. And then you're getting all the nutritional value and you're going to start feeling full. So you're not going to eat as much.
That's what she said, but okay. Yeah. See, now somebody said we lost them at the chickpea part, but I'm telling you, chickpeas taste like kettle chips without the salt.
Okay.
A kettle chip without the salt, like the crisp kettle chip without the salt.
Right. I mean, people, you'd be amazed at, I mean, once we add in all the flavors and everything of, you know, how it tastes, just not coming out of the can, you know.
Yeah.
So,
question on the coming out of the can, you know, coming out of the can. Did you drain those chickpeas?
I did. I drained them and I rinsed them.
Okay, drain and rinse them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So look, you guys, it's a simple meal. I told you I have my salad right here. I'm going to take a couple of my falafel, and then I'm going to go get some of my Greek dressing.
Wait, where's the lettuce? Is there lettuce?
Oh, it's underneath. It's underneath.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
But that is a mighty tasty looking. Ooh. Oh wow! My! That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, let me just say to the audience here: if you do not want to cook those yourself and you're having a party, you might want to hire RX Catering, and they will be glad to make them for you. You can actually say, "I want falafels as an appetizer," or "I want it as part of my main course."
Let me tell you. We had to cater for the Prime Minister of India for 700 vegetarian, vegan guests, and we couldn't have any meat, so we had to be creative. We couldn't just have like carrot sticks and, you know, celery sticks out there. They had to have some substance to it. So you know, with vegans, you cannot have any dairy products. So we had to have vegan and vegetarian options. So falafel was one of the items on this massive spread. Can you imagine 700 people for the Prime Minister of India? We were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you have to be creative, and we didn't have any left over.
Wow. Well, they look like they're shaped like money, and they look like money. They must taste wonderful. Yeah. I appreciate you being here once again. We learned how to make falafels. Some of us learned. Wait, somebody asked. She's all vegan?
No. But we do have vegan options because we cater to a school every day, 220 preschool kids, and some of those children have dietary restrictions, and one of them being vegan or vegetarian. So we have expanded our repertoire, our menu items of what we can provide. So falafel, I started to say in the beginning, is another option that we can provide them without having a lot of soy-based vegan options for people.
Also, if you go on, what's the website, Sharon?
rxcateringdc.co, .co.com. So it's not a mistake.
And if you look at that menu, you're gonna know she's not vegan. I don't know about her being vegan, but she doesn't cook just vegan food. Yeah. No. It's extensive.
Right. And you know, this my menu started off 14 years ago one way, and then we transitioned and added in things based upon what requests were. I'm from the Midwest. I didn't grow up eating crab cakes, but obviously we're in the we're in the DMV area.
I look like that, but you know, I'm from Buffalo, and no, you know what we're about, right? We're about the wing. The buffalo wing.
Yes.
Okay. So we didn't grow up on crab cakes either.
Right, but I'm in the DMV now, and we had to have crab cakes. So we have crab cakes, crab balls, crab bites, you get crab dip. We got it, and it's all because of people requesting. So a lot of times we try to customize.
All right. Well, I thank you. I appreciate you being here. I think we learned a lot. I hope that our audience learned a lot. If anything, we learned that chickpeas can be good for you. They can have a flavorful taste, and you can make something wonderful out of chickpeas. Namely, today, falafels, and we appreciate your giving us that nutritious education here today. And if you want to see more of Sharon's fabulous cooking, you've got to come visit us back on Friday.
Monday.
Friday. I want it to be a Friday. Woo. Monday. The fourth Monday, that's what I'm trying to say. The fourth Monday of the month, Sharon is with us, giving us fabulous food and tips about our nutritional and the nutritional value of the food. And so with that, I want to tell you about a couple of things that are coming up. Let's see. Oh, Wednesday. You all haven't witnessed this, but I've had lots of conversations with this person, and I can't wait to get her on this platform. We're going to have a conversation about diversity, equity, and inclusion as it relates to trauma in our lives. You don't want to miss that. And that's Desiree. I say Desiree only because that is in my head. I meant to say Desiree Dixon. And she's a Bolton Therapy and Wellness. I'm telling you, when the conversation is rich, we can't get off the phone because we are so deep into talking about diversity. So for those experts out there, we're hoping that you come out and join us in the conversation. For those who want to learn more about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we don't care who you are, if you are a novice at it, or if you feel like you're an expert at it, we're asking you to help to make this conversation rich. Here on this platform on Wednesday at 6 p.m. And then I want to tell you about our mastermind class coming up. We got a boot camp that's coming up on July the 10th. And I'm considering July the 10th only because I'm Leo. It's the month, and Leos celebrate the entire month of July. So what? July 10th is going to be considered Founders Day. And we're going to have a lot going on because I got something special going on that day, along with the Business Mastermind class. And we're bringing two of our family members here to talk about how to move your business forward. And so if you're just starting your business, we're going to help you to move it forward. If you are at the peak and you are looking to expand, right? You're looking to expand. You're looking for some more customers. You might want to attend this mastermind class. I know that I sound like the infomercial, but it's only $99 for a whole class. $99 for a whole class, and you are going to get information that you could use to help move your business forward. So we ask that you please stay with us on this platform. You can find us here. More information on the forward, WLF.org. You can find us through our hashtag forward WLF. And with that, I'm hungry. We have. I can't have a falafel. I guess I better make a falafel or figure out what all the ingredients were all about and put that all together. and make sure that I get that nutritional value out of those chickpeas. Sharon, as usual, thank you for your information. Thank you for the demonstration here. I think we learned chock full of information. And I hope that all of you all who are viewing will continue to stay with us, ask your questions and join in because you all are so delightful. Continue to be safe out there, do the right thing. And until we meet again, continue to look forward. All right, take care.
Have a good one.